In the border community of Naco, Mexico, a grassroots movement is transforming lives for the better.
Right now we have the harvest of the zucchinis. We have the Mexican zucchini and Italian.
Its programs are lifting spirits in different locations, expanding people's minds,
Bailamos, sale.
and raising heart rates for healthier bodies. The Zumba classes, community garden, and other efforts are part of the Naco Wellness Initiative. The initiative is a nonprofit binational organization that was founded in Bisbee in 2004 to provide health services in Naco, Arizona, and Naco, Sonora. However, the majority of people seeking assistance were from Mexico, and since crossing the border into Arizona became increasingly difficult, the organization pivoted. It migrated south and set up shop in Naco, Sonora.
Over time, we've offered, I think, 20, 25 different kinds of services depending on the time and the need. That's starting with triage, blood pressure, blood sugar every day.
Tom Carlson discovered the initiative when he retired and moved to Bisbee a couple of decades ago. He's been involved ever since. At more than 90 years old now, he still volunteers, remaining passionate about the mission.
It's grown from there organically over the years in some very wonderful and strong ways, responsive to the needs of the community. That was the driving force. What do they need?
The focus was originally on health clinics, but the services have expanded, and Lupita Sanchez has been instrumental in the process and the progress. She met Tom and offered a space on her property for the original little clinic. As their interactions continued, she was recruited as Carlson's colleague in Mexico.
I just offer the space. I never know if I work for them.
You didn't know. I was thinking you come as a package.
I don't know. I just offer that space, and I say, it's something for the community, it's fine.
Yeah.
But
it never occurred to me that you would not come with the building.
come with the building. Yeah, that's true.
The newer and larger Casa de la Salud Barrio Centro doubles as a gathering place for seniors and others who want to join them. It is a safe and welcoming location to spend time with friends.
I live nearby behind this building, so it's very easy for me to come and spend some time here. I'm not one of the older adults, but I like that I was asked to join the gatherings. They used to be every Monday, but now they are held on Wednesdays, and I don't miss any days.
No me pierdo un día. Bueno, yo estoy participando desde como hace 5 años. Lupita Sánchez me invitó. Me parece un programa.
I have been participating for about 5 years. Lupita Sánchez invited me, and I think it's a very good program. We interact with many people and forge new friendships. Everyone here is very nice to us, and I am very grateful to them.
Las personas que nos atienden muy bien.
La Revolución Mexicana.
La Revolución Mexicana, muy bien. Mande.
At this second clinic south of downtown Naco, a much younger generation is also receiving services. Kids can come here after school to catch up on homework, learn new skills, or simply stay off the streets. Their teacher is one of the Zumba instructors who is getting new opportunities from the initiative.
Yo ahora soy.
I am now in charge of Casa Saludable, or the healthy house in this neighborhood. I check people's blood pressure, sugar levels, and also teach classes to the kids. I had never felt comfortable about doing all these activities, but I've done a complete 180. Now I'm much more confident.
Hablo mejor y conozco más gente.
Transformation and empowerment are building the capacity for people to be self-starters. That's what's happened here. And it's absolutely magnificent to see women take on leadership roles and see themselves differently.
Píntale la R porque si no va a decir evolución.
See themselves as able to make decisions and and be a part of what happens rather than just being told what to do.
Por las calabazas, sí. Vamos a empezar en las calabazas, sí.
Well, one of the things that we discovered early in the pandemic was there was a need for healthy food and healthy eating and availability and access, especially the people who were really feeling the pinch. There's a lot of poverty here in Naco, and so we decided that we would embark on building a community garden.
The San Jose Organic Community Garden is a 1.5-acre plot that has been providing bountiful harvests and feeding hundreds of people. It is named after the mountain that exceeds 8,000 feet in elevation and can be seen throughout the region. Nearby, you'll find an elementary school that has also added a space, El Tomate Feliz, or the Happy Tomato, to grow nutritious food. A few yards away, residents built a new kitchen in the school that is providing breakfast to children.
The goal is that children can come here to enjoy a healthy meal and have a better chance at success in school. Sometimes kids would show up hungry, and we don't want that to happen. There is a 2 peso charge per meal, about 10 cents in U.S. money. But we don't turn anyone away. I love to volunteer here.
In conjunction with the garden, they can serve as a farm-to-table operation to provide even more beneficial lessons.
It's the best volunteer work I have ever been involved in, and I love it. So part of the reason I moved to Bisbee was because I knew the border was 5 miles away and I might find a way to work that into my life. It's so touching for my life.
And we've made a lot of connections between people and so forth. And that's what's important for community strength. And I think of the clinic and the garden operation as bookends. 2 ends of the health picture. They feed each other. Everything works as a system. And this garden, of course, is especially close to my heart. I spend a lot of time out here.
Ándale, sí.
I can't tell you how much I admire the workers here. How much they accomplish. We're family, family. And I love to come here. This is one of my favorite places in the world to come. I think about it often when I'm not in Bisbee. I have to tell you, it's one of the best periods of my life. I've been around the track 91 times, and it's kept me whole. Yeah, it has. I'm vertical because of Naco Wellness, I have to tell you.
Es algo maravilloso que transformó mi vida.
This is a marvelous thing that has transformed my life. It's a big responsibility for all of us because we don't want to say the program existed once but then it closed. We want people to see that success is possible in their lives.
I love you, Tom. You know that.
Yeah, I love you too, sweetie. Yeah, always the hugs and the kisses. Yeah.
Hay algo más que quiero agregar.
There is something else I want to add. Tom is loved and respected here. He even has a street in Naco named after him. We all know him in town. We are his family. Not only that, but he wants his ashes on this property, so imagine the responsibility on our hands. We must continue to care for him and his legacy for generations and generations and generations.
Por generaciones y generaciones y generaciones.
Hi, I'm Tom McNamara, host of Arizona Illustrated. Thanks so much for watching this story from our show. And for more local stories from Arizona Illustrated, just click right here.